are the stories making headlines on Capital TV. CCM's ruling party candidate, John Pombe Magufuli, is Tanzania's new president. He trounced his rival Edward Lowassa in the most tightly contested race since the country's independence. Magufuli will become Tanzania's fifth president, succeeding Jakaya Kikwete, who retires after serving 10 years of 2 terms in office. The CCM candidate was declared winner of the presidential election after bagging over 58% of the votes, according to the National Electoral Commission chairman, Damian Lubuva. The United Kingdom has removed its advice against all but essential travel to Malindi and Watamu. According to the Foreign Commonwealth Office, this follows a review of risks posed to visitors from the UK in that part of the country. In June, the UK government also revised its advice against all but essential travel to Mombasa and Kilifi. Lamu, Garissa, and Eastleigh, however, remain flagged as no-go zones for UK citizens. The number of visitors Kenya received from the UK between January and May this year dropped by 35%. President Uhuru Kenyatta has pushed for a shift in Indo-Africa trade that will see African countries focus on value addition instead of export of raw materials. He said for trade with India to deepen, Africa must move aggressively to develop its manufacturing base. The president spoke on Thursday in New Delhi during the 3rd India-Africa Forum Summit. The forum brought together more than 40 African heads of state and government, the largest number since its launch in 2008.
Africa and India have both been afflicted by terrorism, an evil that knows no boundary, has no religion, no race, and no values, and that destroys indiscriminately. It cannot be defeated or tackled by one country alone. We all know, and we have tried that. It has to be an object of global cooperation and solidarity, for there is no country that is too far, too safe, or free from terrorism. This forum provides us with a unique platform to rededicate ourselves to the global fight against terrorism in all its forms and manifestations.
Republican frontrunners Donald Trump and Ben Carson were accused of peddling fantasy economic policies at their party's presidential debate on Wednesday. Upstart Senator Marco Rubio caused a stir at the 3rd Republican primary debate, fighting off a frontal attack from his one-time ally Jeb Bush, then calling the Democratic nominee Hillary Clinton a liar. The 10 White House candidates on stage were quick with personal barbs, sign of the rising tension between the country's established politicians and political neophytes, Trump and Carson, who topped the polls less than 100 days before the first statewide nominating contest. And finally, taking a look at the world of sports, defending New York Marathon champion Wilson Kipsang has announced he began the day with a surprise drug test in the Big Apple. The former world marathon record holder, who ran 2 hours, 3 minutes and 23 seconds at the 2013 Berlin Marathon, is a major proponent of increased drug testing on Kenyan runners as a way of eliminating the doping menace in the country. Kipsang will put his title on the line on Sunday and has openly declared 2 other drug tests when he was training for New York in his base in E10 in the run-up to the event. For more on these and other stories, make sure you like and subscribe on our YouTube channel at Capital FM Kenya. I'm Angela Wambui.